Welcome to Sun City News. I'm your host, Joanne Hines, in for Norma Taylor, who's interviewing for the Network News. We're covering these stories for you this week. We bring you some important communication news. Mayfest returns to Sun City. Those stories and more are coming up. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News with Norma Taylor and the Sun City News team, covering our community and the Lowcountry.
Community Association offices will be closed Monday, May 27th in observance of Memorial Day. See eNews Weekly for more details on fitness center operating hours. Also in observance of Memorial Day, the Sun City Veterans Association will hold a Memorial Day program at Magnolia Hall, May 27th at 10 a.m. Mark your calendar for National Senior Fitness Day from 8:15 to 11 a.m. Wednesday, May 29th at the Pavilion and at Pinckney Hall. Participate in exercise, sample massages, vendors, refreshments, and more. This event is free to all Sun City residents. 2020 room reservation requests for neighborhoods, charter clubs, and registered community groups will be submitted beginning at 8 a.m. Tuesday, June 4th by emailing reservations@scshca.com. Residents can download a room reservation form at suncityhiltonhead.org. Beginning June 6th, the Beaufort County Bookmobile South will make stops in Sun City from 10 to 10:45 a.m. every Thursday at Riverbend, and then 11 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. every Thursday at Pinckney Hall. The Government and Business Affairs Committee will host a town hall meeting with Beaufort County Councilman Joe Passament from 4 to 5:30 p.m. June 7th at the Lake House. All Sun City residents are welcome to attend. For more information about these events and other community activities, please check your email inbox for eNews Weekly or log on to suncityhiltonhead.org. We welcome Securitas Chief Tom Yurkin to SCTV for a safety update. Hi Tom, and welcome to Sun City TV. We understand you're here today as a Securitas site manager to give us an update on the recent activities in the community and to provide us with some safety reminders.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'd like to start with a recap of the recent activity in Sun City. The key to any situation like ours is to know the facts. Without facts, rumors will start and grow. Here's what we know. There have been a series of thefts from motor vehicles on the north side of the community or in Hardyville. Hardyville Police Department advised us that the individuals have entered into unlocked vehicles in the community. Securitas staff, along with IT department, provided evidence and information to the Hardyville Police Department that led to an individual's arrest. We're also aware that the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office has received reports of garage thefts and home burglaries in our community. Investigators are working closely with Securitas and the Community Association to obtain additional evidence and information. Because investigations are fluid, this is so important for residents to understand this. Law enforcement will not release any information until the investigation is close to being complete. Recently, at the NRC meetings, safety instructions or tips have been shared with the representatives. I am here today to highlight some of those essential safety tips to help you avoid being a victim and avoid people stealing from you. Remember, you are the best deterrent. If someone wants to steal from you, don't make it easy. How do we do that? Make it a common practice to lock your vehicles, close your garage doors, and be aware of your surroundings. Just like you buckle up when you get in your car, lock up when you get out. Before you go to bed in the evening, check your doors, including your garage door, and make sure it's down. My officers found 103 garage doors left open by residents between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. in the month of April. I include safety tips in each issue of the Sensations. I ask that you take a few moments and read them as a reminder of how to avoid being a victim. And all law enforcement personnel will tell you, and security personnel as well, if you see something suspicious, say something. Please report it to us immediately by calling 911 or contacting the Securitas main gate 843-705-4083.
Now that's really good information, Tom. I understand that you're hosting a safety seminar soon. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I will. I'll be hosting a safety seminar at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, May 21st at Mag Hall. Representatives from Hardyville Police, as well as the Beaufort County Sheriff's Department, will be on the property and discussing some of these incidents. They will also be offering safety tips and other information about how to secure your home. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Tom, and we look forward to learning more at the safety seminar. The headline is kept the annual Mayfest celebration merry and musical. Our news team caught the action.
I love it. I mean, anytime you can get together with friends, food, drink, live music, and dancing, it's a great time.
It is. It's great. I can't wait to get out there.
All right, go dance.
Bye.
Whatever happened Tuesday?
This is my first one, and they coerced me into coming. I normally don't do things like this, but they said, hey, come on out. We have a good time.
I just think it's so nice that people can get together and have a good time.
Now, John, this is your first Mayfest?
It has been my first Mayfest. I heard of the last one, but I wasn't able to make it. But I'm happy that I made this one today.
The fact that everybody is here having a good time, all together at the same time. Yeah.
The camaraderie does it.
The camaraderie. It's Sun City, and I was telling Susan, my fiance, Sun City has neighborliness perfected to an art form.
Now, what have you got upcoming?
Upcoming, June 1st, we have Live and Local with Chris Crosby over in Pinckney Hall. Tickets are available online and at the Lifestyles front desk for $13.
Coming up on Sun City News, wine guru Tina Thompson talks wine. Charlie Kent presents adaptive golf instruction. And the Low Country General Federation of Women's Clubs has a special project to tell us about. We'll be right back after these important messages. Tina, you're getting political on us?
Yes, and I'm voting for wine, or at least the Wine Caucus. You heard it. Who knew there is a Congressional Wine Caucus? Tal Copen, D.C. correspondent for San Francisco Chronicle, got my attention. She recently reported Rep. Mike Thompson, Democrat, St. Helena, California, started the caucus shortly after he arrived in Congress in 1999. The wine country congressman is a grape grower himself, and he partnered with wine producer and then Rep. George Radonovich, Republican, Mariposa, California, to build the caucus. At one point, it had 300 bipartisan members, presently 115, with hopes to replenish its ranks soon. Both grower lawmakers are enophiles and happy to talk fine wines. But they said the purpose of the caucus is to help raise awareness of wine as a major agricultural industry in the United States, one that also faces challenges and could use champions in Washington. Members of the CWC are joined not only by their deep appreciation of wine, but also their understanding of the wine community's significant economic impact. Wine is produced in all 50 states and generates jobs and revenue on both rural and urban areas. The wine community contributes an estimated $220 billion to the U.S. economy annually and creates the equivalent of more than 1 million full-time jobs. They are charged with educating members of Congress about issues affecting our nation's wine community and advancing legislation to address these priorities. The Wine Caucus has held numerous policy briefings and tastings on the Hill. They've been actively involved on various issues. Topics have included passing legislation to conserve and protect vineyards and open spaces, advocating for viticulture research and management funding, fighting for fair market access to our wines in foreign markets, enacting and extending bipartisan legislation to modernize the wine excise tax, recognizing the value and contributions of American wines and grape-growing regions. The wine industry isn't just about drinking wine, but also about what it takes to get it to you, the consumer. Let's drink to that. Thanks for watching. I'm Tina Thompson.
Charlie Kent, Sun City's Director of Golf Operations, held an adaptive golf clinic to keep golfers recovering from injuries in the swing.
We are here at Hidden Cypress today at the registration table for the Adaptive Golf Experience.
So Adaptive Golf Experience is based out of the Legends course at Paris Island. Recently I was asked to be on the board of the group, and And in doing so and getting to know the folks, there was a mutual desire to take this monthly clinic on the road. It's a way to get folks out, swinging a club again, and there's many different ways to play the game of golf. And just hitting the ball off of a tee on a driving range is golf, and that's the message. And we want to bring this to Sun City today to really get some of the folks that have probably given up on golf to come back to the game.
The adaptive golf experience is an opportunity to use golf as a form of rehabilitation, trying to get folks back out into the community who maybe have been unable to be out on the links because of an injury or a recent surgery. And we're a group of volunteers, of therapists, physicians, nurses, and other trained volunteers that help people get back out and out of their homes and back on the course. I've been doing physical therapy for about 23 years and have been using different versions of adaptive golf for about 20 years to try to get people and veterans who've been injured in the Iraqi war come back as a form of community reintegration and using some of those skills to get back involved in the community.
Well, I came down from Atlanta in 2012. And I'd been involved with the program up there since 2002, and I was playing golf at Paris Island, and Andy spotted me, and he says, "You know about the adaptive golf program?" I said, "Yes, I do."
You're talking about Andy Hinson,
Andy
the golf
Hinson,
pro.
Golf pro at Paris Island, yeah. And it was a Saturday, which I don't normally play on Saturdays over there, but he says, "I've got a young lady here that's coming out that wants to, I'm going to give her a lesson on how to play golf. She's in a stand-up chair." And we had two of them at Paris Island at the time that Headquarters Marine Corps had supplied to the Paris Island. So consequently, that day, with Steve, Jim on it, and Andy and myself, we started this program, the idea of it, and in August of that year, it was 2013, in August, we actually kicked off the program with full training for everybody to learn how to be an adaptive golf instructor, and folks out with disabilities learning how to play golf again.
As a matter of fact, how do I say this? I hit the ball, when I smack the ball just goes flying. Like, hey, I have fun with it. Basically, how do I say this? This is one of those things that I do for enjoyment. I do it for, how do I say this, inspiring other people, and I do it for basically to have fun.
A great organization, the Adaptive Golf Experience. We've talked to the executive director and others. They're looking for volunteers, they're looking for support, and they're based right here in Beaufort out at Paris Island Golf Club, The Legends. This is Doug Wright for Sun City News.
Reporter Chris Chase spoke with Sharon Quinta, president of the Low Country GFWC, about their efforts to help the Girls and Boys Club of Jasper County.
We all know the General Federation of Women's Club does fantastic charity work. Now, Sharon, it's very interesting how you got involved with the Boys and Girls Club of Hardyville.
Yeah, I was getting my nails done one day, and the lady in the chair next to me was talking to the technician. And she was talking about the Boys and Girls Club in Richland and how they were in this old, dilapidated school building and they had no money to do anything. And so I kind of eavesdropped and then struck up a conversation with her, and here we are. We're helping them, with the Boys and Girls Club of Ridgeland.
Now, how did the GFW, what do they plan on accomplishing?
Well, like I said, this is an old school building, and the Board of Education is letting the Boys and Girls Club use this as a meeting place after school for their educational program. So they are actually going to turn this into a teen center. So we are going to we're going to be renovating part of the building and making it a teen center. It's the biggest project our 74 members have ever undertaken. So we're excited about it, and we think that it will really not only make this building shine, but also hopefully make these teens shine and give them another outlook on life.
So Sharon, exactly what type of volunteers are you looking for?
Chris, we need everybody. We need money to begin with because there's paint and flooring involved. Plus, we have a vision that there will be a room for performing arts. They have mentioned perhaps putting in some kind of recording studio where the high school students could learn maybe how to be a DJ, how to record a TV show, maybe do a theatrical play or workshop. Maybe there will be dance. There's also a need for painting, for laying floor, physical work like that. There are a bunch of lockers in there that need to be removed, so we need some strong guys to do that. In the short term, we are doing another project for them, and it's called Summer Safety Bags. They take these children on field trips during their summer camp program, and they need sunscreen and lip balm. And so we are trying to collect 150 lip balms and 150 sunscreen bottles of sunscreen, so that we can put together these kits for 150 kids for their summer camp program to keep them protected from the sun and the elements.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Yeah. Now, we have a lot of clubs in Sun City. It would be great if maybe they'd take up bombs or one item of what you need. How could everybody find out what they can do?
They can really contact me at my email address, which is sharquint@yahoo.com, SHARQUINT@yahoo.com. And I would be happy, to let them know what we can do. And you're right, there are a lot of, very giving people and caring people in Sun City. And for each one in the clubs to donate would be absolutely phenomenal. That would be great, a big help.
Well, that's great. And thank you so much for what you're doing. I'm sure the Boys and Girls Club appreciate it.
Oh, do they ever? They really do. Thank you, Chris.
Still to come on Sun City News, I'll let you in on what's new in the entertainment scene. Ray Tapio is at the Mix and Match tennis tournament. We'll return after these messages from our sponsors. The Sun City Community Theater is serving up a cool treat in June. My Name Will Always Be Alice. This is an award-winning musical review directed by Wendell McNeil that showcases 5 of our wonderful actresses' talents. Over 20 songs and monologues will be presented in many different vignettes. Wendell and his assistant director, Shirley Alberti, along with producer Bernadette McNeil, have compiled a stellar cast with Julie Davis, Carol Dines, Diane Jones, Donna McCann, and Joanne Murray. Bill Harton and Frank Loria add a male viewpoint. The format for My Name Will Always Be Alice allows for a wide variety of situations and both male and female relationship discussions with insight, empathy, and self-deprecating humor. Frank Rich, reviewing for the New York Times, called the musical delightful and wrote many of the songs are theater songs in the very best sense. My Name Will Always Be Alice will be performed at Magnolia Hall June 20th, 21st, and 22nd at 7 p.m. and on June 23rd at 2:30 p.m. Tickets are $24 and available at the Magnolia box office Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and online at suncitytheater.org or by calling 843-645-2700. And watch for the return of the summer drama series in August. Backed by popular demand, SCCT and Lifestyle Services presents The Gin Game, a 1978 Pulitzer Prize-winning play. More information on the weeks to come. The Lake House Outdoor Pool is hosting Let's Flamingo on Wednesday, June 12th. Get together with your neighbors for some cool summer fun in the sun. Food is available for purchase. Flamingo is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, don't forget your sunscreen and a towel. So these are great ways to stay cool right here in Sun City. Ray, so tennis tournaments are your top ticket, huh?
Truly. Our Tennis Association kicked off their tournament season with their annual Mix and Match event.
All right, I've run into Dudley Kay. He is the proprietor or director, or what would you call yourself, Dudley?
I would call me the great kahuna, but I am the tournament director.
Tournament director of the Mix and Match tournament?
Yes, we call it the Mix and Match Social Tournament because it's fun competition.
Okay, and it's ladies and gentlemen, ladies and ladies. And
Yeah, it's the most complex tournament we have, many moving parts. We take every standard level of tennis player, 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, and 4.0, where we have USTA teams competing in the area, but we put them together on the same team, all levels. And that's the mix part of mix and match.
I see. That's a big job for you.
So we're meeting new people that we don't normally see in our social circles. You get within a group sometimes and you don't get out of it too much.
Yeah.
This tournament is designed to interact with other levels, cheer for them as they play their matches against people at their level, and vice versa. They cheer for you when you're playing at your level.
How many players altogether?
We have 148 players.
Wow. Well, I'm with Michelle O'Connor. She is a seasoned player for this mix and match tournament. And how many years you been doing it, Michelle?
However long they've had it.
No kidding. I think that's 4 or 5 years already.
Yes.
Yeah. And how you been doing?
Oh, just like everybody else, win some, lose some.
It's mainly fun.
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely.
You have
it's
a regular
sort of a stress-free, sort of meeting people that you normally don't hang with, and no, there's not pressure.
It's party tennis.
Yeah, but we all like to win.
I knew that was coming. I'm here with Bill Smith, one of our best tennis players, well, our finest tennis players here at Sun City, and I just want to get your opinion on the beautiful new setup here in the stands. What do you think, Bill?
I think it's terrific. It's very, very classy, and the seats are comfortable, and there's numerous seats to watch Court 1.
Court 1, right on Court 1. Yeah, okay. And you got shelter from the sun.
Right, absolutely.
The tournament ran for 3 days, and the winning team was Tony's Tigers, captained by Tony Valenstein. Oh, while we are on tennis, our ladies 2.5 champions have headed up to Aiken, South Carolina to compete in the state's matches. I will follow up with the results when they get home. On a personal note, having played on course in Hilton Head and many matches out of state, I can truly say Sun City's tennis courts are among the finest I've ever seen. So get out there and start swinging that racket. Ray Tapio, Sun City Sports.
Thanks for watching our show this week. We invite you to check out Sun City TV's weekly program schedule in Sunstations magazine. And now, check highlights and alerts on Twitter at SunCityTVHHI. Also, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. And make sure you tune in next week to find out all the news that's happening in our community. In the meantime, I hope your week is full of only good news. For Sun City News, I'm Joanne Hines, and I'll see you out and about.